March. The sea, ever an unpredictable maiden, grew more temperamental this time of year. Our mission to recover the lost artifacts of the legendary Landis family had come to a complete halt. Until that day, when Bob, newly promoted to second mate, came to me, cradling a child in his arms. He said they had pulled her from the sea. Could that be true? How could a girl, barely a year old, survive the ocean's depths? Yet something about her brought the Landis family to mind. The very family we had been searching for, the ones who vanished with their island into the waves. If they hadn't perished, but instead founded a kingdom beneath the sea, then this child might be the key to unlocking that mystery, to realizing our dream. We should give her a name, Bob said. In my native tongue, Amy means beloved Amy. Amy Landis. She would be our helm, the one to steer us toward the truth behind the legend.
Who's at the helm? The ship's gone completely off course! At this rate, we'll be swallowed by the whirlpool! I won't let the El Dorado become just another legend, lost beneath the waves like Landis!
Help! Save me! Bob, please help me!
What? A blood beast? That sailor at the helm. Is he the one steering the ship? Is that the sailor young Van Helsing mentioned? No time to think! Rescue first, helm second!
As you wish.
Heave divine revelation.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Sorry! We only have one item in stock!
And
that's death.
And return what once was!
A futile.
Not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of Light Symphony to this
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Sorry! We only have...
Hold on! I'm here to...
That won't be necessary, First Mate Bob. The greatest help you could offer me is to die.
You?
Have you forgotten me? You've all forgotten I existed. But that's just as it should be. We, the faithful of Famine Rana, have no need for names.
Then you were never part of this crew to begin with. When did you...
When your body is devoured by the great Rana, you will be reborn. You'll finally see the truth of this world. Now, raise your voice with mine and invoke the sacred name of the Moon-Blessed. Famine Rana shall once more reign over the sea that rightfully belongs to her.
December. The crew could no longer endure the bitter cold, and we were forced to suspend the salvage operation. We sailed south, toward warmer harbors, to escape the winter chill. It was an opportunity to grant leave to the crew who had followed me tirelessly for the past year. But William never left the ship. He shut himself away in the alchemy lab, day after day. The more we uncovered about the Landis family, the more reclusive he became. Everyone on board tried to lift his spirits, but to no avail. I worried for him, but every time I tried to speak from concern, it came out sounding like reproach. When the time comes, I must find a way to understand what's weighing on him. After all, no matter what happens, he is my only brother.
Goldland truly was an exceptional captain. A devoted brother, and an adventurer worthy of every accolade. His research into the Landis family artifacts far surpassed even the church's own records.
And because it's so thorough, there are dozens of volumes. Are you sure you want to read through all of them here?
If we keep reading at this pace, we may not even get a chance to appear in our own story.
Let's head to the upper level and rejoin the others.
Wait, this page caught my attention. The island home of the Landis family was known as the Pillars of Hercules. But rather than an island, it more closely resembled an enormous ship. Before their disappearance, the Landis family was one of the 12 families under the church protection. Even with branch families and all the residents of their territory, no ship could possibly carry so many people.
Maybe it wasn't meant literally. It could be describing an island, capable of movement.
A moving island? Or perhaps the island itself is alive.
Or under the supernatural influence of a divine body.
It's true that each of the 12 families guards a divine body within their territory, but their supernatural nature is not something outsiders like you should be privy to, least of all a Bloodborne.
And what if I told you I didn't just hear about it? I experienced it myself.
Then I might need a moment to consider whether to force the truth out of you, or keep searching Goldland's journals for the answer. What's happening?
The noise. It's coming from the storage room.
They're here too, and they've brought some new friends.
As you wish.
Here's the
That's
final
not a
customer. Evil! That's not a customer. Sorry! We only have one item in stock!
A few.
And that's death.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
I shall dedicate the finale of life to snow of fire. And return what once was!
Evil!
Where did these blood beasts come from? They're nothing like the ones we faced before.
Perhaps we'll find out once we reach the source of that sound.
Then our next move. It seems we've reached our first disagreement.
If all goes well, I'll see you on the deck.
Before I leave, I need to hurry, and Goldland might have truly discovered the secret behind the Landis family's disappearance. Something even the church doesn't know.
April. Following an encounter with pirates, we carried out repairs on the El Dorado. On the eve of our departure, I found myself reflecting on the life I led before ever setting foot aboard this ship. Back then, William and I were dock workers, living from meal to meal, never daring to speak of our dreams of the sea, until I found it. On a storm-ravaged night, I recovered an ocean blue sapphire from the body of a nobleman lost to the waves. I had meant to sell it to change our lives. But that night, I dreamed. In the dream, the sapphire came from a hidden underwater kingdom. I was no longer myself, but a spirit gliding freely through the sea, untethered and unburdened. The fish whispered to me that this was the Pillars of Hercules, a wondrous island beneath the Sea of Metamar, home of the Landis family for generations. If the Landis clan had not been devoured by sea monsters, as the rumors claimed, but instead migrated into the depths, then my dream, no, humanity's dream, of voyaging into the deep is no longer a fantasy. I learned much from the Landis people, of the ocean, of navigation. Aboard their great vessel, I discovered by embedding 2 jewels on opposite ends of the helm, they could sail to any destination within the span of a single storm. One jewel was blue, mournful, like the one in my possession. The other was crimson, deep and unfathomable. If I can find the second gem, I too shall command this miraculous gift. And I shall become the greatest adventurer the sea has ever known. I must tell William. We who carry this jewel are chosen by the sea. We were meant to embark upon a legendary odyssey. In the years that followed, I slowly gathered a fleet, piecing together every rumor tied to the lost Landis ship. In Sapphire Isle, my perseverance bore fruit. I acquired the wreckage of a ship built by the Landis people. I spent the last of my fortune to restore it, and gave it a name worthy of its fate, the El Dorado. From this day forward, it shall carry our dreams, set sail, never sink.
At this rate, it just might. When I came down here with Amy, this floor was in far better shape. The Blood Beast must have torn through after we left. The stairs have collapsed and the fire's spreading fast. And Helsing was right. We should have taken the other route. Still, I can't get that tentacle out of my head. The one that dragged William's body. It must have reached down from this storage room. Let's search quickly for any clues, then regroup with the others. Of course it wouldn't be that simple, would it? And I'll let my blade do the talking.
As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing.
Allow me to present the dance. Allow me to present the dance.
Fine revelation. Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony. This dance. I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony. This dance. And return what once was!
A future. Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Perhaps. This is my end. Against the flow of time, and return what once was! I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony. This dance. Flow of time, and return what once was!
They're closing in from every direction. Why are they avoiding that spot? Was that my imagination? Did that fish barrel just move? The fish must be fresh. But more importantly, a blue jewel. It feels like I've seen it somewhere before. Right. That's Goldlin's earring. Did it fall here when the tentacle dragged him away? Ugh! Is this resonance? Oh, what is this feeling? Like being dragged into the sea. I can't breathe.
Oh, that was close. Are you sure hiding in a barrel is really going to work?
Well, we weren't discovered.
Only because he was sent flying. There's a massive hole in the ship now.
Ah, that explains the draft.
Then why do I feel so hot?
Because your barrel is on fire.
Ah! Put it out!
Just endure it. Once you're well done, the heat won't bother you anymore. Sweating fish barrel.
You think this is a grill? I need water!
Fish. Always in such a rush. Unlike us, right?
March. It has been 12 years since we found Amy. In all that time, we've uncovered no meaningful leads regarding the Landis family. We discovered Amy in these waters, which is why I remain convinced their ruins must lie somewhere nearby. For 9 long years, our salvage operations made no breakthrough. Meanwhile, our maritime trade flourished, drawing the attention of the church. On the advice of Bob, once a church officer, now my first mate, I did not resist their inspection. In fact, I accepted their terms. They required my ship's aid in retrieving what they call future artifacts. And in return, They agreed to share historical records on the Landis family and the divine body they have guarded for generations. Yet in the end, beyond confirming that the jewel in my earring may be linked to that divine body, we uncovered nothing of substance. It seems the path before us remains shrouded in darkness.
Why is it pitch black on the way to the captain's quarters?
It must be Famine's followers. After their resurrection, they went rampaging through the ship. Even the sconces weren't spared.
Followers? They aren't just regular blood beasts?
With half its power restored, Famine can already draw every blood beast aboard into its will resonance. If it becomes whole, the consequences will be devastating.
So, what would make it whole? Devouring that jellyfish? What makes her so special?
Perhaps it has something to do with Miss Amy's unknown origins.
Whatever the reason, we absolutely cannot allow her to be devoured. Meow.
Oh, you've shifted back to your beast form. Don't go creeping around in the dark like that.
Blending into the environment to protect myself is instinct. My apologies. I forgot the Empress fears the dark.
Wait, your card can be used for fire?
Just like the fate that awaits this chariot, burning is its final mission.
You alright, silly wolf?
I feel weak. Lightheaded. Like when I first boarded.
Are we even going the right way? You sure you saw that weird sailor lead people into the captain's quarters?
I'm certain. That's why they're stationed here, to guard this place.
Whoa! That walking suit of armor has joined the followers?
Calamity-level black blood leaves mortals no choice. You'd better be careful, Meow.
You're not coming with us?
I promised we wouldn't let famine devour that girl. That was my agreement with the captain. Meow. I'll be going now. Meow.
As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise. Those who don't know subservience shall be punished to customers. That's not a customer.
A few and return once more! I shall dedicate the finale of life to this flow of time. I shall dedicate the finale of life
That's not a customer.
to this dance, the flow of time, and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life to this dance,
That's not a customer.
the flow of time, and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
The flow of time, and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life
That's not a customer.
to this dance, the flow of time, and return what once was!
March. Amy turned 15 today. She told me she received a strange birthday gift. A jewel. Deep red and luminous. There's no doubt in my mind. No matter how many years pass, I'll never forget it. This is the other jewel I saw in my dream. Could our long-held dream finally be realized? I wanted to tell William the moment I saw it, to share in the joy, but he barely acknowledged the news. Day after day, he continued meeting in secret with Inspector Jones. I'd heard his research had made a breakthrough, but in my obsession with the Landis jewel, I failed to see how much he'd changed, how much I had missed. I regret not asking sooner about his research, and why he kept it so carefully hidden from me, his captain, his brother. When I followed him to the long-sealed lower deck, I understood at last. In there, I saw a demon.
Goldland had known all along. Now I understand why Jones so readily accepted when I volunteered to take over security for this voyage. A pity. He was a fine captain. But in the end, his need to play the good brother doomed him. It seems even my reading speed has become a liability. Blood beasts have gathered in both the upper and lower corridors. Which way should I go? I suppose I'll have to experience what it's like to be a murderer.
October. For half a year now, I've lived with the knowledge that the demon could awaken at any moment. It was my own brother who stirred it from its sleep. Of course, I never intended to sit back and await my death. While I continued to search for traces of the Landis ruins in the open, in secret, I began searching for a man, Cain Lamboza. In the underground world, they'd whispered that his mastery of alchemy rivals that of Albrecht, the Bellringer. But more importantly, he's also an expert on black blood. Far beyond William in both knowledge and danger. He became my only hope against the nightmare that stalked my thoughts. I was prepared to offer both of the Divine Body Jewels in exchange for a way to seal the demon, but unexpectedly, he showed greater interest in Amy. After I told him what little I knew about her, he gave me vital information without asking for another thing in return. The demon I saw was likely famine, one of the most terrifying calamities ever classified by the Church. And only the Divine Bodies, protected across the continent by the 12 families, can hold their ground against such apocalyptic threats. There was hope. The 2 gems Amy and I possessed are fruits of the right hand of the Divine Body, once guarded by the Landis family. But the true right hand was the golden tree that upheld their island, the very pillar that gave name to the Pillars of Hercules. That tree has long since sunk beneath the sea. And 2 fruits alone are not enough to seal famine. As despair took hold, I remembered the dream I had all those years ago. By embedding the 2 jewels into either side of the helm, one could sail anywhere, so long as they passed through the storm that churned like a vortex of time itself, to prevent William from growing suspicious and awakening famine before I was ready. I used exploration as a pretense to visit each family guarding a divine body. I never told the crew the truth behind how we traveled through the storm. They simply believed that El Dorado was the fastest ship in the world. Only Amy, who lent me the jewel before each departure. I could never tell whether she was naive, for not once did she ask a question. I was prepared that each voyage might be both the dearest and the last of my life. The eyes of the Divine Body, once held by the Alita family, vanished with their host. But I endured the vast frozen plains and wind that cut through bone. The heart, once kept by the Corel family, was destroyed in a great fire. Yet I stood among blooming fields in eternal spring. Next, we set course for the Howling Peninsula, where the womb is guarded by the Ganelon family, and the wings by the Bathories. Strangely, as time passed, I found myself thinking less of whether the Divine Bodies remained, and more of what wonders might await us at the next shore.
Behold! The howling tempest! The surging waves! A breathtaking vista gifted to us by the sea itself! Look upon these carved window panes, this crest of the sirens, treasures left to us by our noble bloodline. What an honor it is to have such a worthy audience bear witness to the glorious rebirth of our mistress, Rana!
Let him go! Amy, are you all right?
No one shall interfere with our great mistress's rebirth!
Hey, Jacintha! You're supposed to be strong! Why did you charge him first without saving that jellyfish?
Ending famine in its incomplete state wouldn't be difficult, but ensuring the hermit's survival would be. Especially since she's already halfway merged.
I had thought since the Bathory and Ganelon families have severed ties with the Church, you'd understand our family's vision and the true nature of this world.
How do
you know about us? Who even are you?
If I'm not mistaken, he's a descendant of the Landis family, while Amy is the final heir of its true bloodline.
Landis? That great family engulfed by the sea 44 years ago? Well, even if they survived, weren't they meant to be gravekeepers of the divine body? Then why?
The Gravekeepers. Instead of protecting the divine body, they're resurrecting the Calamity? Oh, what kind of madness is this?
You, of all people, should understand. When you struck down our mistress earlier, you used another Calamity's power, didn't you? You're no different. A fugitive who killed the Gravekeeper and ran.
I didn't. That was... I'm not...
And you, the loudmouth Bloodborne. You're from the Bathory family, aren't you? You lot saw through the Church's lies and turned your backs on them long ago.
That was before I was even born! Why pin that on me?
Lady Impuza.
And you, that masked witch. Even cloaked as you are, you can't hide the stench of the divine body on you.
You're not merely a Landis survivor. Are you?
Indeed. He is the descendant of countless Landis people.
What's that supposed to mean? That's creepy! Are you saying he's not just one person?
It's collective memory. When the Landis family sank beneath the sea, most perished. But they had already turned to Famine's black blood.
Through the resonance of black blood, their memories merged. And those memories now live on in survivors like him.
It's Aeon's fault. That shameless false god who poisoned the world with her lies about order. We kept our vow. We guarded the divine body and offered our sacrifices. Yet year after year, our home kept sinking. It was Rana, our great mistress, whose whispers led us to salvation. She showed us the truth. We could cut down the divine body and use its sacred wood to build a great vessel that would carry us to a new homeland.
Sounds more like she preyed on your desperation and tricked you into destroying the divine body. Just so she could escape.
Your understanding is far too shallow. We won't waste time trying to bring you to our side. Let your foolish but delectable blood become our offering for Rana's glorious rebirth.
As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Allow me to present the dance.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
He's the fine revelation.
Customer. That's not a customer.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
Flow of time and return with I shall dedicate my finale of life. The flow of time and return what once was. I shall dedicate the finale of life to this
That's not a customer.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
and return what once was.
You've lost. And just your luck. We're not exactly short on heavy hitters today.
Lady Impuza, parading around in borrowed plumes does little to impress.
Release Amy now!
It's no use. Even if you kill us, we'll always remain with our mistress. And she will create new vessels to carry us forward.
Please, stop! Jack? Eleanor? Michael? Clovis?
Impossible. You're still conscious? Lady Amy!
Landis doesn't belong here anymore. Go back. Return to where everyone is waiting.
We know this must hurt you, Lady Amy. But soon, you'll return to Rana's memory and be reborn as the new, perfected ancestral of Landis.
Ah! Hey, no matter how you look at it, isn't famine just using you? What exactly are you even following?
I thought a family like Bathory, apostates yourselves, would understand the truth behind the Moonblessed. But I see now. Your blood only gets duller with each generation.
Excuse me! I know about the Moonblessed too, thank you very much!
But I don't get it. She turned you into this. Even if you're with family now, is losing your sense of self really what you wanted?
And more importantly, those whispers you followed back then, did they save you in the end?
Enough! Our ship was nearly complete. El Dorado was meant to be the final vessel. But that day, the Church sent that bell ringer. She destroyed our homeland and ships.
And the truth behind the sinking of the Landis family was this?
I've no more words for you. The ritual is one step from completion!
And here I was, thinking if I let you talk long enough, I might hear something interesting.
Where did you... Wait... The hidden tunnel from earlier!
Van Helsing. You truly are brilliant. Just the kind of mind we've longed to welcome. But it's far too late now. No one can stop the final step of the ritual!
That remains to be seen. There is another way to stop famine.
What are you planning?
I won't let you harm my mistress!
And I won't let anyone harm Amy.
Great Rana, receive now the blood of your children. May your resurrection be complete!
Amy! Have you lost it? Are you really planning to kill Amy just to stop famine?
So this is the fabled justice they say never wavers.
No. It seems Mr. Van Helsing was never aiming at Miss Amy at all, but rather...
Wait. Was that... the ritual from that jellyfish girl's necklace?
According to Goldland's journals, after the Landis family sank, 2 divine body jewels still remained in the world. This red gem is one of them. If we can combine them in a certain way, as the journals described, we may be able to suppress famine. And maybe save Amy.
Amy's still alive, right? We can still save her?
Well then, little Justice. After all that setup, do you even know where the other jewel is?
The jewel... Wait! I think I do! Back in the warehouse with Amy, I saw Famine devour the captain's body, then spat something out.
Wow! For a dumb wolf, your memory is impressive.
Famine devours all things, but the very object meant to seal her. That's the one thing she can't digest.
The fruit of the divine body. The second jewel must have fallen in the warehouse, right along Silverhaired's path.
What was that?
So this is Famine's true form. The devil finally bares her teeth.
Hey! Running away?
I'm leaving this to you. I need to reach the deck. An arrangement's already been made. The final battle will take place there.
At this rate, I'll never catch up. Looks like I'll have to fly there. In my beast form.
What joy is there to be found in such things?
Time moves faster than I'd like. By this time next year, Amy will be 20. After coming up empty in the Ganelon and Bathory territories, it took us half a year more to locate the next possible site where a divine body might be sealed. A place absent from every known nautical chart. Sunset Isle. When no one was around, I asked Amy to join me at the helm to plot our course. Just like we used to. As always, she didn't ask a thing. But for once, I asked her something. Would she like to go ashore? To simply walk around? It struck me that ever since we found her, I had never once let her step off this ship. At first, I kept her close under protection. The key to unlocking the mystery of the Landis legacy. Now, under surveillance. For she is one of the jewel holders, just like with William back then. I thought I was protecting him, shielding him behind me while chasing down my own obsessions. But when I finally turned around, I saw how far we drifted. I hadn't protected him at all. I'd only been trying to protect my idea of him. It wasn't William who changed. I had been wrong the entire time. Even now, knowing what he's done, knowing what he's become, I've spent this entire year lacking the courage to face him. Wonder, does Amy see me as a selfish captain? A poor excuse for family? She didn't answer. Instead, she asked for a pen. She sat quietly at the bow and began sketching every crew member, face by face, name by name. I never knew she could draw like that. I watched her work from sunset to starlight. That night was the first time in a year that the nightmares left me alone.
Rana of the Famine. A name I knew only from history. The nightmare whispered of by countless souls. Even from here, I can feel the overwhelming pressure. So this is what it means to face a calamity. You won't let me through? Then I take it you fear what I carry. A fruit of the divine body. How tragic. That's the difference between you and us. You bar the path of what you fear, while I pursue what I revere. You may bring thousands to their knees again and again, but so long as adventurers still draw breath, there'll always be one who rises to meet you.
As you wish.
He's the fine
That's not a
revelation.
customer.
The flow of time. And return what once was! I shall dedicate the finale of Light Symphony to this dance.
That's not a customer.
Flow of time. And return what once was!
That's it. Sorry! We only
I
have
shall dedicate the finale of Light
And that's
Symphony
death.
to this dance.
That's not a customer.
Out of my way! I'm not here for you. It's your mistress I'm after. As expected from a Calamity's servant. Their regeneration is relentless. We're out of ammunition, and they just keep coming. There's no time left to hesitate. Do I use the metamorphosis again? I was saving it for famine. The physical toll is too great. No one's ever survived using it twice in one day. Now I understand why they call it by its other name. Whether I use it or not, death waits on both sides. But if there's no other choice, then you'll be my final measure.
Your final moment is still a long way off. You're not the only one with a final measure.
Bob? I thought you were...
Who are you looking down on? I was hunting heretics for the Silver Cross before you were even born.
This isn't the time to play the veteran. These wounds should have killed anyone 3 times over.
That monster tearing up our home. It's the same one that's haunted the captain for over a year, isn't it?
It's trying to rip the ship apart and drag us all into the sea.
Save your strength for that wretch! I'll clear a path for you. I know El Dorado won't last long under its claws. Just like I know, I'll never conquer the sea. Every plank on this ship is fragile. Every soul aboard is ordinary.
But when planks come together, they become a ship. When people come together, we become fearless sailors of the sea!
Bob's weapons are too old! Even with the metamorphosis, they'll only stagger Famine's minions, not stop them.
What are you waiting for? Your job isn't to fight them off, it's to break through and face the big one!
That's it! I don't need to destroy these tentacles. I just need to strike while they flinch, compared to Bob. I still have a long way to go.
Stop wasting time reflecting and move! I'm almost out of ammunition!
Bob, the courage you've loaded into this ship, I'll carry it.
How cruel of you! You've gone and reminded me of what it felt like to be young. To be like you. But you're not the only one keeping secrets. I never told you about my final measure either. These old hands can't use the metamorphosis anymore. But they still remember what it means to fire one last shot! I've grown too old. Too old to love any crew or ship but this one. So come, Captain. Let's share a drink. Just like we used to!
December 1353. I finally found Sunset Isle. But it was no ordinary island. It was a resting place of memories. I had a premonition. This was no place mortals were meant to tread. Another followed. It told me this was a voyage I should abandon entirely. And yet, I set the course anyway, using the two jewels. When placed on opposite sides of the helm, they pull toward one another. And the storm will come. And when we pass through that storm, even if something happens to me, even if the ship is lost, we will reach Sunset Isle, because I must face it. I must face the final consequences of the choices I made. And I must face William. Truly face him. I've played out countless versions of that confrontation in my mind, but there is only one ending, because I know him too well. Even so, though the destination cannot be changed, and though the ending is already written, I still feel unease, so I sent 3 letters. The first went to the Silver Cross, where Bob once served. I couldn't rely on Jones for this voyage. I needed someone impartial, someone new. I want William to receive a fair trial, the punishment he deserves, for he sold his soul to demons, and yet I want him to live, because he is still my family. The second letter went to the alchemist Cain Lamboza. He aided my search for the divine bodies time and time again, yet asked for nothing in return. I know he has long taken interest in the El Dorado, and in my adventures aboard her. He has both the power and the reason to protect this ship. And if I'm wrong, at the very least, he will preserve my story. The third letter I sent to Elder Bella Slade of Bathory Castle. The Puppet Association has long been my trusted partner, and the Bathorys, like the Landis, are a reclusive clan. If both I and this ship were to vanish, that would be the safest place for Amy to begin a new life. A life of true freedom. But Bella recommended another. Jacintha Dal Carlo. Undisputedly the strongest of the Bathory elders.
At last, I no longer need to worry about endangering Amy, the hermit I was meant to protect.
She's so strong. Even stronger than Uncle Godric.
So, Jacintha, You were here to protect that jellyfish from the start. Because of a deal?
Bella made the deal with Goldland. I simply benefited from it. But as for the kitten, what I truly desire, I won't trade for it. I'll steal it.
Ah, so all those cat burglar sightings in the castle were...
Even if you're really cool and strong, stealing's still wrong.
What else do you want from this ship? Gems? That golden statue? The helm?
This isn't the time to talk about that.
You are all my prey.
That voice. It sounds like Miss Amy, but how?
The Landis ritual has completed. Famine has devoured Amy, and now it's whole.
No wonder it suddenly got bigger than the whole ship. So, it wasn't even using half its power when it fought me earlier?
What are we supposed to do now?
That little Justice seems to have found a way. Until then, I suppose I'll lend a hand. I'll sever this greedy tongue myself.
As you wish.
Allow me to present the dance.
Here's the fine revelation. I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony to this dance. The flow of time and return what I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony to this dance.
That's a lot of custom.
The flow of time and return what once was. I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony to this dance.
We did it! With Jacinta on our side, maybe Famine really can be defeated.
Don't celebrate yet. The complete form of the Moonblast Famine is the legendary thousand-mouthed calamity.
What? So that was just one tongue? There are still over 900 more?
No need to panic. Legends tend to exaggerate. Take Sheila, another Moonblessed you're familiar with. They call her the Thousand-Winged Calamity.
Ah, so if I master Sheila's power, I'll grow 1,000 wings and become super strong too!
No, that's not the takeaway. I meant, don't believe every legend you hear. Who would even need that many wings?
Sounds of battle, coming from the upper deck.
Of course! That lifeless I said he'd meet Noah on deck! They must be fighting Famine right now!
Noah! We haven't seen him in so long. Is he really up there? I hope he's okay.
What are you worried about? It's Noah! No danger's going to bring him down!
Indeed. I can't even imagine what Noah would look like in a panic.
Whether it's our dependable little fool or Justice, who seems to have foreseen all of this, they've already taken the main stage. So, are we just going to stand around here?
Let's go! We're ending this!
Let's go! We must save Amy!
At this rate, I won't have the strength left to face Famine. Still not here. Silverhaired, we need you!
Huh? Am I dreaming? But the captain said we don't feel hunger in dreams. So where am I?
This is our shared homeland. The place that's been waiting for your return.
You're the enemy who fought Addie. The one who devoured everyone. The one who's been hiding on our ship from the very start. But you're also...
Yes. As long as you're here, you'll remember everything. All that the Landis people saw, heard, and felt lives on within my memories. I am the first of the Landis line. Rana Landis.
So I'm of Landis. And you're an ancestral?
It's all right, if you can't believe it yet. Here you'll have all the time in the world to understand.
I believe you. You're Landis's ancestral. After all, we both love to eat.
That alone may prove you're truly Rana's descendant. Such calm, such clarity. Now that you know our blood is the same, become one with me. Let us return to our original form.
No.
Very good, worthy of being my child. Huh? What did you say? You refuse. But you've learned of your lineage. This is your destiny!
Why should you devour me, when I could devour you?
Never have I met a descendant so bold. You dare speak to me this way! How amusing.
Amy, stop this foolishness. Lady Rana was one of the original 13 Moonblessed, the source of the 12 great families across the continent. And yet the Church has lied to us for generations. They sealed away our ancestrals using those cursed divine bodies, twisting our true gods into monsters.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't! None of us did it first! The Church feared the power of the Ancestrals, so they named them calamities. They made us turn our blades against our own kind!
I don't understand. If there were 13 Moonblessed, why are there only 12 great families?
Huh? That's your question? Well, that's a...
No need to explain all that. Amy is still young, barely 50. She's only just met you all. No wonder she can't accept what you're saying.
I've known Jack for a long time. I know he wouldn't lie.
You've been in contact with them.
Apparently, I'm the only one on the ship who remembers his name. That seemed strange, so I started digging. I found the captain's diary. And after a few conversations with Jack, I confirmed it all. So I've known about everything you mentioned for quite some time.
You knew all along? Why didn't you act? Why didn't you try to change anything?
What good are all these memories if they can't even fill your stomach?
Such a stomach-churning descendant! Ugh!
Told you. I did say it would upset your stomach.
One of my tongues severed? Are those worthless rats on the ship trying to resist?
Let us raise more vassals, my lady. We'll drown the ship in your blood and silence every last defiant soul.
There's no need. I have Amy. And now that I've reclaimed the final drop of Landis blood, nothing can stand in my way. Return to me. Become my strength. Let me shatter this prison ship that has caged me for 100 years.
As life returns to the sea, so shall we return to your blood, my mistress.
Only you remain. Come, Amy. Return to your true homeland. Why do you hesitate? Everyone you know is gone. The world you lived in is a fabrication of Aeon's false order. You have nothing left on that side. Just like Landis, sinking beneath the waves, you'll descend into the lightless deep. Alone. Sink. Endlessly. Deeper.
I really did see it. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't someone else's memory. It was my own. So I've always been alone. I am nothing. I have nothing.
But that was all before you met us.
Oh! I think we found something! Although it looks like... Congratulations! It's a girl!
The captain? Or William?
As punishment for reading my diary, you'll be restricted to only 2 afternoon tea sessions per day for the next 3 days.
Yes, Captain.
Even if you fall into the sea again, someone will be there to pull you out. Don't forget, you've got a whole ship full of sailors behind you!
That's true. The captain does make everyone take turns on watch. No one's allowed to rest.
That's right! You're surrounded by a crew that may not be the brightest, or the most articulate.
Or the toughest, but we'll always be the ones standing between you and danger.
Marlowe, Joseph. Oh, if only I'd finished the food in the kitchen faster, maybe you wouldn't have...
Huh? Why am I here too? Am I supposed to say something?
Who are you?
No. This isn't right. I didn't summon these creatures! Where did they come from? They're not in my memories. They're not of my bloodline!
They came from my memories. They're my family.
Impossible. You shouldn't be capable of this. Constructing memory worlds is a power only the oldest Moon-blessed ones possessed. You are just a mortal! How dare mortals trespass into the domain of a calamity!
They're not just mortals. They are the crew of the El Dorado, the bravest adventurers of all. I am not a mortal either. I am the next captain of the El Dorado.
Hey now, wait just a minute. That's just your fantasy. I never agreed to any...
I'm disappointed. You defy me and mock me. I'm so disappointed in you!
No one ever taught you, did they? The louder you roar, the more it betrays your fear. Then again, who do you even have to talk to? What's the matter? Suddenly stopped attacking? You look like you're in pain. Did I hit a nerve?
Amy won't be devoured so easily. She must be fighting inside famine.
Then wasting the time she bought us would be a grave sin. Especially for a latecomer like you, Silverhaired.
The sea winds were so strong, I almost lost my way for good.
And yet you still brought the one thing that mattered most.
So, you figured out how to use the 2 jewels?
I've read through nearly half of Goldland's journals. I'm not stopping here.
How dare you interfere! I'll devour you all, the ship, the sea, everything!
As you wish.
That's not a customer.
Flow of time and return to the finale of life.
That's sorry! We only have 1 item in stock!
A few times.
And that's that.
Flow of time and return to one form. I shall celebrate the finale of life.
That's not a customer. And that's that.
Done with my deepest devotion.
I shall dedicate the finale of life.
That's not a customer.
Big death.
And that's death.
It hurts!
There! I see Amy! She's trapped in the abdomen!
Then I'm ready. Everything hinges on this moment.
That golden helm. It Freaks of Divine Body! What are you planning?
She noticed it! The Divine Body that had sealed her away is now emanating power!
Crimson to the north, Azure to the south.
Don't say it!
Turn the golden wheel. Follow where my heart leads.
So this helm was the ring from the Divine Body's right hand.
And these two gems, the fruits in its grasp. Back off, silver-haired.
Ah! Wretched vermins!
I see her! Amy! Over there!
Amy, there's still time. Merge with me. If we're sealed away, we'll vanish together. You can devour me. Take my strength. As long as the Landis bloodline survives, I'll become your power.
I decline.
What? To think a fool like you is the last of the Landis line. You'll die too!
I don't care what blood runs in me. What I do know is that before any of that, I was part of the Eldorado's crew. And I'm not afraid of dying, because everyone's already waiting on the other side.
Fools! Absolute fools! Then you'll all die with me! Die!
Where's Amy? Is she still in there?
Did you defeat Rana? She looked different.
This pressure, it's not just bloodlust. She's trying to take us all down with her.
What? How does she still have this much power?
Anyone who can fly or shift forms, leave now. Everyone else, get ready to jump. The sea might be our only hope.
Where's Amy? What's going to happen to her? Wait, where's Noah? I don't see him anywhere.
Empusa, you must survive. We all must survive.
So close. I nearly defeated the Calamity. And this is where it ends?
Oh, everyone's already here. Did I arrive at a bad time?
That outfit. It's you!
You're that child I saw in the kitchen!
No, they found me. Oh, there's no helping it now. What about that silver-haired one and the maid who almost caught me? I can't hear their heartbeats on the ship anymore. Could they have jumped into the sea together?
I don't care who you are, whelp. I'm not in the mood for your nonsense.
She's not just any whelp. She might be our last hope.
The church!
This loud one feels familiar. Ah, you're the one who wrecked my barrel back in the kitchen. Looking at you now, all beaten and bloated with rage, I can't even stay mad. But since you're about to blow, how about I help you cool off? The hymns of the temple. A requiem for the departed. Covenant. Land of no return. Bong.
She's one of the church's bell ringers. Number 10. A cappella.
Captain? Everyone? Father? Mother?